Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went in? Or struggled to remember someone's name? Someone that you've known for years? You might brush it off as just getting older, but deep down, it might make you wonder, is this normal? Or is something wrong with me? If that's you, you are not alone. And today we are going to flip the script on what memory loss actually means. I have heard the same concern from so many of my patients, people who are 55 plus, and sometimes even younger, who are active, smart, and vital, but feel frustrated by forgetfulness that seems to come out of nowhere. They're scared to bring it up, and they don't want to be labeled. But here's the truth. Your memory does change with age, but that doesn't mean that mental decline is inevitable. There's a lot that we can do, and it starts by understanding what your memory is actually telling you. Let me tell you about a friend of mine. We'll call her Mary. Mary's 68. She's retired, sharp as ever, always the one organizing the church potlucks and keeping the grandkids in line. But she came to me in tears one day, stating she felt like she was losing her edge. She said she'd forget conversations or had difficulty finding her words. It was embarrassing. It was chipping away at her confidence, and she feared that it was the beginning of something more serious. But after some digging and crossing off serious things like dementia, we discovered that inflammation, poor sleep, and nutritional gaps were the likely culprits affecting her brain's ability to function at its best. In other words, there was hope. And that's what I want you to hear today. Welcome to Flip the Script. I'm Dr. Lee, and today we are diving into what memory loss really means and discuss 3 practical tips that you can start using today to help regain control. So tip number 1 is to support the brain by reducing inflammation. Did you know that chronic inflammation, even in the gut, can affect your body's ability to process and recall? One study published in the Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience showed a direct link between higher inflammatory markers and increased cognitive decline. So how do we fix that? Well, we can cut back on inflammatory foods like refined sugars, fried foods, and processed meats. We can add in supportive fats like from wild salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds. And remember to stay hydrated. Your brain is 75% water, so staying hydrated is key to thinking clearly. Tip number 2 is we can prioritize deep sleep, not just hours of sleep. Prioritizing the type of sleep is just as important as the hours we log in. Did you know that your brain actually cleans itself at night? That's right. During those deep sleep hours, your brain is flushing out toxins, including beta amyloids, which is linked to memory loss and dementia. So some things that we can do to help support deep sleep include going to bed at the same time every night, turning off screens at least 1 hour before bed, and setting the tone with a gentle ritual like reading, taking a warm bath, or sipping on a cup of herbal tea. This can help trigger your brain and aid in the proper hormone cycling that induces deeper, more restful sleep. And if you're not sleeping well, your brain can't reset, no matter how many of those crossword puzzles you try and do. Tip number 3 is to feed your brain the nutrients it needs. As we age, absorption declines. So even if you're eating healthy, your body may not be getting what it needs. Some key nutrients to focus on for memory include vitamin B12. Low levels equal memory fog. Those omega-3s help build and protect brain cells. And vitamin D is linked to improved cognitive function, especially in older adults or those showing signs of cognitive decline. So ask your doctor for a basic nutrient panel. Sometimes just supplementing what's low can make a big difference in how sharp we feel. Your mind is more than a collection of thoughts. It's the center of your creativity, your memory, your relationships, your ability to reflect, discern, and connect with God. So when it starts to feel clouded or unsteady, it's easy to fear the worst. Not everything fogging your mind is permanent, though, and not every mental struggle is a disease. Sometimes it's depletion, disconnection, neglect of the spiritual, emotional, and physical rhythms that once kept you sharp. So instead of panicking, start by coming back to center. Nourish your body, rest your mind, reconnect with your source, because clarity isn't just possible, it's part of how you were designed to live. If this video helped reframe how you think about brain health, then don't stop here. Because we weren't meant to lose clarity, we were meant to grow in it. Click on the next video to learn how to restore your health from the inside out, naturally, intentionally, and faithfully. I'm Dr. Lee, and I will see you in the next video.